Here's Avdia, hounded by Rozier. And Kuzma the bucket on the assist by Avdia.
Nice touch from Kyle there. Knows he can score from this area of the court.
Rozier, the pass to Martin. And now just over a minute played here in the first. He gets it in there.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
When Caleb Martin's on the floor, you know he's going to inject some energy into the team.
And he's talked about that, Grant. He takes pride in being the guy that gives them a lift when they need it. It's terrific to have a guy set that example.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Well, this is his game. Be proactive offensively, put the defense back on his heels.
And he gets the bucket.
Well, this gives you some confidence when you drop 3 straight to start the game.
The Wizards have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Poole. Adebayo grabs the board. The Heat have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Deflected. Here's Poole. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. This is hard to believe, Grant, but the Wizards haven't been to the conference finals since 1979.
It is hard to believe. I mean, they've had some fantastic players over the years. But let me tell you, these fans in my hometown are hungry for a deep playoff run.
Here's D. 9 points in his last outing. Pass to Martin. Rozier outside. 5 on the clock. Back to Martin. Over Kuzma. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
Keeping an eye on the clock at all times. But Martin's one of those players with a great internal clock.
It's Bagley, high post. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Here's Coulibaly. It doesn't go for him. The Heat have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Here's Adebayo, and that one drops for him. Adebayo's got his second basket on the night.
With a lethal mix of strength and length, Bam Adebayo can wreak havoc down low.
And the Wizards call time here. This, their first chance to take a look at the Heat this season.
They'll be seeing plenty of each other this year. 4 total meetings between them.
It's T-shirt time.
So Miami ends up going with a new group. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Pass to Bagley. Fast break, here we go. And so in the game for Washington, Avdia and Kuzma at the forward slots. Then it's Marvin Bagley, then it's Jordan Poole, and it's Coulibaly in at the 2 guard. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Heat.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by...
Whoa, wow.
Wait a second.
Getting up and laying down the hammer. Maybe that'll help them pick up their energy a bit.
Well, it definitely got the guys on the bench going. Look at them. And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. D can't get it to go.
Tremendous defensive effort, saving a bucket right there.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Martin, the pass to Rozier. From 11 feet away, the rebound by the Wizards. Coulibaly's got 4 rebounds in the game. And it's blocked by Martin.
What effort from Caleb Martin. This guy is relentless.
And it's Rozier with the ball for the Miami Heat. Pass to D. And there it is for him. D's got his second basket.
There were a lot of ways he could have finished that one, but he's decided to keep it classy with the finger roll.
Poole outside. Here's Coulibaly. Now here's Bagley. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
I can't believe that went in, and I don't think he can either.
Rozier, the pass to D. Outside Butler. Clock at 6. Here's Adebayo. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It'll be on Marvin Bagley. And talking about Bam Adebayo, he's a guy that loves mixing it up on defense, Smitty.
Now at the line.
Yes, B.A., and that is what turned himself into a Defensive Player of the Year candidate. Bam's high activity is really contagious on this end.
The Heat making a switch here. Jovic is checked in. Davis, he's checked in for Washington. Avdia passes to Poole. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Davis hits.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
To the left side wing. Back to Rozier. Pulls up. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Rozier's got his first 2 points of the night. Washington calls timeout. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
Hey, they had their chances, but they struggled from the line. It's so hard to win that way on someone else's floor.
And you could see them losing confidence, and it turned into a domino effect.
And so it's Miami up by a help.
The score. Miami Heat 34. The Wizards 26. Thanks. Your Heat Youth Dance Team.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. It's been a clinic out there by Bam Adebayo.
I like how they controlled the tempo and played to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Martin at power forward with Adebayo as the center. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then it's Terry Rozier. And it's D in at the 2. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from them.
One thing about the Heat, Smitty, they always seem to turn castaways into contributors.
You're right, B.A. So many undrafted players who've broken through in Miami. Credit the front office and coaching staff finding and developing those diamonds in the rough.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Wizards not making the playoffs the last couple of seasons motivated them to bring in some youth in Jordan Poole, and the players say that they've seen dramatic improvements from player facilities, energy, and player development. They said they're transitioning, they're going in the right direction, but they still have a lot of improvements to make.
Good point, Allie. Thank you. And the bucket is good. D's got 8.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
And that one's good. Coulibaly.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Poole against Rozier. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. D, the pass to Butler. Butler goes for it inside.
3 straight to begin this half. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
Here's Coulibaly. From down in the low post, it goes. Coulibaly's got 4 points this quarter.
Firing on all cylinders here in the third. Only 1 miss in 5 attempts.
Here's D. Give him 8 points now. Back to Martin. To the paint. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Bagley. It's Avdia on the wing. Back to Poole. Grant, you had a terrific mid-range game. It feels like more players are going back to that now.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting, B.A. The analytics say dunks and three-pointers. But that makes your offense almost just two-dimensional. In many cases, too predictable. You're seeing more and more players, particularly the elite ones, finding comfort in the mid-range.
For Washington, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. It's Poole on the wing. Back to Avdia. Miami grabs the miss. They've led by as many as 11. Butler passes to D. And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter. Martin outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From downtown. Again, the Heat misses.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Good on the shot. Bagley's got his third bucket of the night.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. Smitty, when you look at the Heat bench, there's been one constant presence for years now.
BA, his name is Eric Spoelstra. He's been pacing that sideline since 2008. That's a rarity these days. It speaks to the success Coach Spo has had.
The Heat with And so in the game for Washington, we've got Corey Kispert, Jordan Poole out there with Landry Shamet. Then there's Davis, and it's Holmes in at the 5, down low. D. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Showing his toughness, Caleb Martin weathers the foul and gets the shot off.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Miami.
It's all about the mid-range game. It has been a real difference in this one. Taking what the defense has given, and it's been paying off.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim, just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish.
Right wing. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Miami, no good that time either. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. To the inside. Here's Bagley. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Martin will pass to D. Rebound Washington. Shamet's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Poole. Oh, it misses. Had a chance to tie it. And it's Butler with the ball for the Heat. 2-point game. Martin will pass to D. Tipped.
Boy, he won't block a lot of shots. Kyle with terrific defense that time. Read that one all the way.
No! They're unable to get the tying basket there. Pass to Rozier. 32 seconds left in the game. Here's D. Tries to break his ice. Kispert grabs a miss.
Coming out of halftime, he wanted to start strong, yet the opposite happened.
Money!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Outside Butler. Oh, he got it! He got it!
That's a great move if you can pull it off, especially against tight defense.
Now a timeout called by Washington. All right, guys, what's your take?
This has to be a lob close enough to the basket to tip it in. No time for a catch and shoot.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Bam Adebayo.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
So a close game sees Miami taking this one. What a performance they have here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for Grant Hill, Allie...